Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be walking the Woodhead line, starting from Sheffield Victoria, working to Deepcar. We have it. So here we are at Victoria. This is the forecourt that still stands. This leads up to the hotel. So as you can see, the hotel there on the left. The station used to be straight ahead. As you can see, the forecourt has been removed. It's now become a dreaded car park. As you can see, there's still plenty of clues around of what this area used to be all about. Just look at that brickwork. Apparently this station was built in 1851 by the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincoln Railway mob. But unfortunately it closed in 1970. It did beat the cuts and everything, but apparently it was not deemed viable enough by the council at the time. They preferred the Hope line. As you can see, all the infrastructure is still pretty sound. So here we are, actually on the track. As you can see, the platform is still standing. Really surprised to find this. I was told it was all gone, but wow, look at it. This looks amazing. This is absolutely fantastic find. So apparently this is now used by Network Rail. They use it for all the engineering bits and bobs. But as you can see on the top here, there's still signs of the old platform. You can see there where the grass is, that's where the track used to be. So as I say, you just go all the way along, it is still intact. I think the last platform was not touched at all. As you say, it was just a boundary. Oh wow, look, it's still intact. This is as the platform was when it closed. So wow, whoever gave me the original information, they said it had all gone, but no, look at it, this is great. Wow, the first train, the first electric train, official opening. Well, it's certainly nothing like that now, but it still gives you an idea on how important it used to be in the good old days, eh? Shame really. Oh, the future they call that. Right, so this is the other end of the station. Apparently there used to be a vertical railway down at the bottom at street level that take people up to the station. Apparently you should charge a 1D. It was the only lift where they did charge you apparently. So I'm sure we'll find a few of these on the trip. But this is a little goods platform right on the edge of the station. Right, let's see what lies ahead, eh guys. This is looking good. So here we go. Gas on, do you think? Don't know. Goods yard. This used to be called Wicker Goods Shed. Originally this was the main station for the Midland Main Line, but they moved to the new site because they wanted through traffic. There's another one, a bit more intact. Now this again is the site of an old mill, an old cotton mill. Had some sidings, but also there used to be a connection line around here that connected that lower section with this upper section. So we come to the first station outside of the Victoria called Sheffield Bridge House. Apparently this was a station, but then it became a goods depot, a major goods depot, obviously when Victoria got sorted. So yes, let's see what clues are around. So there is a nice retaining wall there that's been well graffitied by the yokels. So as I say, beyond this retaining wall there was that mill that I talked about earlier, but there was also, like you say, a tunnel around here also that went down to the lower lines. Unfortunately this fence will not allow me to go anywhere at the moment. I am stuck on the track, literally. Shame really. Like you say, it's heavy security on both sides. So I'm afraid we can't look any deeper into this project other than whatever pictures may complement these scenes. As you can see, it's just that stupid fence all the way along. A few more reminders from the past. Ground frame, don't know. Just before the bridge. Anyone fancy a bit of Woodhead heritage? So here we are at the bridge. First bridge, as it were. I do like the look of that structure up there. That looked like it was something. Then it goes to oldie world bricks. So from this bridge we then have the spur that fed the goods area. The goods area being down there. And this is that goods area. Notice the markings on the side, it gives it away. No signs of any track, so this looks like redevelopment.
This was bridge houses in its glory, with lorries and clutter and cramped tiny buildings. The potato siding in the background and the long canopy of the goods station on the left. Bridge houses was one of 4 old goods yards in Sheffield. They've all vanished now.
Looking towards Sheffield. There's that spur. The one that went to the alternative Sheffield station. The goods depot, that is. Here I go. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. So we will eventually be in Neepsend very shortly. There's some sidings on the left just before you hit the station complex and the engine shed. This is very flat ground. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a location. Nice. And pretty close to Neepsend, you can see where they filled it in and built a temporary bridge. Look at the other side, you can see there how it's getting wider. This is the start of the steam sheds and everything. Wow, yeah, it looks like there's certainly some action around here. Just check it out. So again, we're still approaching Neepsend station, but to the left here, there's a joiner's yard, a builder's yard. This was the location of Neepsend's engine shed. No sign of it at the moment, like you say, due to the newer structure. But yep, that's where it was located. Obviously there were sidings here, there and everywhere. Look at that old building. So this is on the opposite side. I expect this was just a mill that was conveniently next to the railway. I'm saying that, move a bit further up. Look at this nice architecture. Very nice indeed. Certainly railway, too near the tracks not to be railway-fied, put it that way. See these wooden beams? They lead down to a platform and they go along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So certainly very early Victorian. See that bit in the wall? That shows you where the platform used to go. This is looking on the inside of that building. I think this was a signal box. Pretty sure of it actually. Look at all those levers there. See all those markers? And this is where the main frame was. Wow. Oh, it's a shame really. Oh. Yes, this is a signal box. Wow, I never thought I'd find this. Good find, Al. Yeah, a bit further down and it does become a bit clearer, and that blue shed is the location of the engine shed. It's not the same one, but they've built on the same location. Deepcar. And like I say, that's the entrance to the engine shed. Oh, that was just savagely removed. And there's still the location of that engine shed. It's a really old wall running at the side of it. Or was this the actual shed itself? A few clues of some dismantled infrastructure. Still got that old wall running beside that factory. Neepsend station straight ahead. Here we have an old signal point. Ladders. Yeah. Coming up to the station. So this is the start of the station. See the brickwork? Yeah, there's a pantograph just before the station, and here is the station structures. As you can see, we've got a modern crossing, but this was the foundations of the original crossing, a stone structure. Maybe it was made higher in order to get the electrics under, eh? Yeah, for a station, there's plenty of tarmac, to give you an idea that there was a surface here, but nothing structurally sound to give it away. Shame really. But yeah, that's where it went up to. This is some land that's slightly elevated above the track. Don't know what it is. Better film it just in case it's something important. Yeah. So unique, these designs. Not one of them have been the same as the other. That's what I like about this. It's so 1950s adapted to how it's meant to be, not uniform with everything else. Moving up to the next bridge now. And we're still curving round. Wow, this is crazy. Lovely though. So it looks like we've got another spur coming off there. The main line going round, that's going the other way. Yeah, apparently this is a small branch line that went to a steel plant called Clifton Steel Works. So that used to be here on the left. And here's something for you, a weird looking trough. Concrete. Metal bars through the middle. I suspect this is just nearby anyway, but that's really strange. So looking back on that last bridge, and the next station we'll be after is Wadley Bridge, but that's a way off. A couple of sidings in between, I believe. Let's go and see if we can find any clues, mate. Hey, just all greenery at the moment. And so here we are at the start of Neepsend Power Station. This was originally built in 1902 and it lasted all the way through to 1976. You can see here the edgings, and hopefully you'll be able to see a picture superimposed. Apparently this site was changed a number of times, with cooling towers added in 1947 and 1937, so you can understand it's been through many a regeneration. Wow. I was told there's some weird structures around here, but I did not expect to find that. Whoa, bring it on, that is amazing. And that is whew, out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, these are really good. Give me a zoom on that, let's see if we get some more details inside, yeah? Look, it's just mega 1950s concrete. Wow, that's amazing. I like that. I honestly cannot work out what that is. So if any of you guys have got any clues, leave a comment. I'm sure a lot of other people will be just as inquisitive as I am. Bring it on. So this is the top end of the power station. As I say, there was a number of holding sidings. They had their own locomotives and everything, so it was certainly well prepared for whatever challenges lay ahead. But unfortunately, there's no signs of it at all. It's disappeared. Oh dear. I think we found us a signal box. That's not probably graffiti with its real name on it, but no, it's, yeah, it's kaput. As you can see, it's just a mess. Just looking for some sidings or anything around it. Here we go, onwards and upwards. Let's keep going. Yeah, just before that bridge, this, I think this was a buffer stop. The sidings that most probably fed the power station. The power station, you might just be able to see a pylon behind it. That gives you an idea on generally where they were. Yeah, just going around the corner here. Oh, these concrete, these steel beams have been put down. Is this some kind of a platform or anything, or just subsidence? Yeah. Here's a quaint little viaduct. There's Hillsborough. And a blast from the past. Look at them babies. Bridge 117. Oh, it won't be a trip without finding one of these on one of these tracks. Right, we're nearly at the next station, thank God. Oh, that was a long walk. Signal gantry. So that's what we've just walked. If I start spinning round, you see the fence, and hopefully you can see some boundary walls in the background. This was the start of a very big goods yard at Wadsley Bridge Station. This was just before the station. The station is after a bridge, slightly ahead. Unfortunately, the whole site has been taken over by a supermarket, so I expect there'll be little, if any, clues at all. Other than, like I mentioned, this is the start of the sidings, that's where you can see the cutting. But other than that, it's just been totally destroyed with modern technology. To show you how busy it was, they even started putting the gantries on the outside of the walls. Oh, I think I can see a bit of a platform ahead. Bring it on. If you want to know what happened to the goods shed at Wadsley Bridge, that's what happened to it. Kept a bit of character, but that's the way it is. Right. And look what little gem I found. Both sides as well. Yes. Oh, I'm getting all excited now. Bring it on. Not sure, but I really suspect this is a signal box in the middle of the station. Look how it's new bricks compared to the old bricks that went on to become the rest of the station. There's all the clues you need. So here's the station from the other side. So say platform and all, but it only lasts about 10-12 yards, then it gets severed. But yeah, still got the oldie world one. Let's have a look on top there, see if there's any clues of the buildings. There you go. Whatever buildings were here, this is what remains. We're on the station, going to Manchester. As you say, nothing left on the other side. Shame really. And just keeping going on the station theme. And that's how you get from station to station, through a subway. And there's that subway. Very tightly closed, I'm afraid. It's like it's been welded actually. How sad. Obviously don't want kids dossing around in here. Eh? Ah well. If you look at the size of this station, it's a pretty big structure. But a small station. It just goes on and on and on and on. Look at it. Like a mainline station, not a intermediate. So here's the end of the station. And that's where it goes round to. Some more wooden beams here, let's check them out. Ooh, some bits and bobs here. This is a ground frame, looks like it. Placement for the signal box it used to be. Yeah, it looks like very ground frameified. A nice little warning sign to tell you. The new line. Huh. The old line. Oh, look at this way contraption ahead. So that's looking back on ourselves. Apparently there were some sidings on the left. As you can see, we've got some nice new houses to totally destroy whatever clues are left. Come across this concrete thing, which we'll look at in a sec, which then led to these sidings. Sidings again, I'm looking forwards towards Manchester. It's on the left hand side, so the right hand side looks like it was used as well. So just before the neck of it is this thing. Yeah, nice piece of 50s stroke 60s infrastructure. Notice mechanics at the bottom. And this is what the bollards look like nowadays. Yeah. So apparently these sidings led to a very, very big steel plant. I expect this was the location of that steel plant. It was massive. Look a bit deeper. See some of the old sleepers being used as the backups. Wow, this place looks like it was on the area. Now all confined to history, I'm afraid. One thing I have noticed about this track now, notice how it's become wood. We haven't got the concrete sleepers anymore. Wonder what happened there. You know, I was telling you about them old sidings. Here's one of them still standing. Very old school. It didn't go very far, but yeah, it's still in situ. Very nice. Yeah, that's a big chunky one. And an old. I'm not sure whether it's semaphore or not. That's looking back. On this side, there was an additional bridge that served a plant down there. We're moving on to this line here. Let's check it out. This is what it used to serve. All being redeveloped. No railway clues are left, other than, like you say, this lovely bridge. Bit overgrown, but a nice sign of history. I expect this was an extension onto something like the electrode factory. I'll double check with that. So this is where one of the sidings went to. Like I said, I think this is the electrodes that was close to the steel mill, you know, part of the steel complex. But I could certainly see markings on the floor where the track was. And look at this building. Wow, this would be a nice explore for somebody who's into exploring. It looks absolutely amazing. But I'm not being distracted. Look at that. Whoa, lovely water tower, the lot. This was certainly a big plant at the time. Just a little bit further down, came across this weight bar. As well as one or two little rods. Just the location of a signal box, I wonder. Very well camouflaged if it is. In fact, wow. Go over here. It's not. It's a ground frame. Oh my word! Look at this little beauty. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. All lost in this undergrowth. Excellent. That's all the information you need. £50 as LNE. So this is looking back towards Sheffield. Actually, notice the fence there, how it's veering out. So it's as if there was some sidings here on the left. Now it doesn't have a markings down for a canning factory. And this is very close to that ground frame that we found a few mows ago. So we're still very close to that steel complex. But like I say, must go out for a reason. Now, although we've been travelling for quite a while, we haven't found any clues of any canopies other than the frames. Looks like that's about to change. And here we have it, the next bridge. As a Manchester man, we have filmed hundreds of these on the Manchester side. Just not found too many of them over here in the Yorkshire end. So, nice to know that they are being officially recognised now. Right, let's go and find that station, eh mate? Ooh, she's certainly looking old now, this track. Nature is slowly moving in. Alright, we're just entering now an area called Lee Wood. Now when the navvies originally blasted this area, it certainly went pretty deep. When I saw this I thought it was a siding. But no, I don't think it was. Just basically they blew their way through in order to get there what they needed. And here's another one of them boxes. Right, hidden deep in the forest here, very close to Bridge, looks like a bod box of some kind. In fact, there's two, there's one a little further up as well. Let's have a close up, eh? Let's check it out. Ooh, yeah, look at them two pipes. It's got some kind of a relay station or something. There's a few more pipes here. Lead down to something down below. Same again here, in and out, or out and in, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a very dark structure. Originally I thought it was a signal box, but no, I don't think it is. There she is from the outside. From the other side, that is. Right, let's go and have a look at the other outbuilding. This looks like a bit more like a canteen for the lads. And so we finally approach Bridge, and I can see a platform ahead. Wow, looks like another station intact. Bring it on. At least one side's intact, not sure about the other. Yeah, looks like we're in for a double success. There's one side, and there's the other. Mother Nature has claimed one half of it, but who cares as long as it's still there. We've got station buildings still standing as well. That's a rare find. is in all her beauty. As you say, Mother Nature has hidden the other one, but I can still see bits of it, even if you can't. Up there's a bit. These have still got slabs on. They haven't. And the other one finally gives in. That's the other side. Nice station. I like what they've done with the yard here. Again, this was a yard, but looks like they made it oldie worldy type. Not sure whether originally structured or not, but certainly in character with everything else around here. That's where we're heading. And this is a retaining wall I discovered on the side. And there's another bit of retaining wall over here. And maybe this was some kind of sidings. I know there's a steel plant, but I've not seen any clues of any industry around here. And there's also meant to be a paper mill on the left hand side somewhere. But again, I can't see any real access. Nature is being a bit of a pain at the moment. But we'll keep looking, eh mate? Here's a weird one. A stump. And here's another one. With a metal thing on the top. Don't know what it is though. There's a few. I've seen 3 so far. I bet this was a signal. On my way up to Deepcar, I came across this very notorious British Railways type brickwork. Not sure what it's off. Just a bit further out, and there's loads of bricks around it. If it's a signal box or whether it's a hut, don't know. As you can see, it's just a through route. It's just dug out to get from A to B. Not a lot to see, that's why you're not getting much footage. But the minute I see anything quality, you know I'll be there. That's one, that's another. Number 3 and number 4. All under the bridge. Right, we're on the final approach to Deepcar. See this lovely wall here. Nice complementary to it. Just gives you an idea that there's something important coming up. And deep within the woods, there's a couple of strange boxes. Let's check them out. Answers on a postcard. And just a little further down with this monstrosity. Right, come on, let's go and find a Deepcar. And just before we do, came across this baby. It's only because it was heavily painted that it stood out. Right, it looked like a bigger one of those earlier boxes we saw. Let's check it out. Yeah, like the substation kind of things. Power stations. As you can see, we did have electrics here. Right, let's see what lies within. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the electrics. So the other one was like a sub, whereas this looks like a major one. See here, it's got all the different bays. We only had 3 or 4 in the last one, whereas on this one, it looks like a double one. Let's check the other entrance. Well, Bob the Builder's certainly be having fun round here with his paint jobs, inside and out. Yeah, definitely I'd say substations. I should say it's not the brightest of but there are loads of cords connected here, there and everywhere. You see there's that bay where that processing, similar to those close-ups we got last time. And this is where we got the electric from, I take it. A little mini substation. Straight in, straight on the line, DC live. Nice. Again, pretty close to Deepcar. Found this border marker. Now I've got rid of most of the green algae and it's just come up with the letter B. Any clues? I thought this was owned by the what was it, the Lincolnshire and Lincoln and whatever, or Midland Mainland, not B. Who the hell's B? B, the first signal I've seen on the line. Right, we've got to slow up for somewhat up ahead. Maybe it's a level crossing, I don't know. We'll soon find out. You can tell we're getting near the junction now. Oh dear, I was hoping to show you some sidings here on the side for the brickworks, but all I've got is this rickety fence. That's a shame. Right, Deepcar station it is then. A little hard to see, but there's tons of concrete over there. I expect they were the original foundations of the yard and anything else to do with the Woodhead Junction. But yeah, certainly plenty of ex-life there. I mean, just look at it, it's all bricks, it's all infrastructure's the lot. You just can't make any sense as to what it was or how it used to look. Shame really. It's a high shot this, so don't be too critical. Like you say, these are the sidings that led up to the brickworks at Deepcar. Deepcar brickworks was here. Oh, look at this by the track side, eh? Was some kind of an old building? Was it an old office? Was it an old storage warehouse? There's certainly plenty of bricks to justify industry gone by. Wow, another building still standing. This is looking good. Right, here's the start of the station. Oh, platform's still intact on that side. I'm not sure about this side though. Let's have a look. Is this one of those substation things again? See, it looks like it's got plenty of opportunity for pipes coming in and out, electric wise. Hey, bagum. So near. Lovely house. Nice station. And nice station platform. Even if they're on the different sides to each other. Right, here we come up. Still at the end of the station. Apparently there used to be some sidings here. Nice old lamp ahead. E-bargum. Anything tries to escape, you're tripped. That's where you'll be tripped. And there's the line. Now what happens here, there was a junction. See that one? That is the Woodhead route. That is the line that's going down to the mill. As you can see, still live. And it's got a key. Nice. Look at that. LNER. Right. So that ends part one, the trip. The next section We'll be walking that section. Section to Penistone. Bring it on.